You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are racing against the clock. There's 1 day left in the current, whatever the hell the time is. There's 1 day left. I don't know what it is, but 1 day left in the season, as you can see here. And then it resets, and then we're cooked, and then we can't get further. But this is our last day to play our decks. Next season, we're going to do some major changes to the show in general, the way that we play in Gold. I've been saying it for a couple of episodes here. This is the deck that we're playing. It's gotten better and better and better, and it's continued to get better. Somebody in the comments told me that how did I get here? It does not work the way I think that it works. That we have not actually ever resolved this card. Let's start with that. If a monster you control is destroyed by your opponent's attack or card effect, place face up in your field zone 1 field spell from your deck, the different name than the cards in your field zones. Somebody said that you need to have a field spell on the field in order to resolve this effect. Yeah, I don't see that is the case on the card, but I don't know. I guess I'll believe them. You guys can correct me if they're wrong, but we'll take these out because we're not trying to set ourselves up for failure. We'll put in another Fiendish Chain, and then probably another card that we can try. I don't even remember what else that I removed, but we can probably try something else. I'm here with the trap cards. I'm trying to look for something else to play. I'm already playing this. Reckless Greed is actually, it seems like it's not bad because if you survive the turn, you basically win. It actually didn't seem that bad, but you got to survive a full turn. Also, Prison isn't too bad either. Banishes the monster. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Have we tried this? We might try this. That's a card that's kind of cool. You negate the attack, and then it sets itself back face down. That seems like a cool card to try, because we haven't touched it in, like, ever. I don't think we ever used this. Oh, we also have Trap Trick. The problem with Trap Trick is you need to have doubles of stuff, so like stuff like this, but we don't have enough doubles. That would be an insane card to use. But I think Scrap Iron Scarecrow is a cool one for our purposes. We could also throw in Goes In Match. Imperial Iron Wall is a great card against like Malice, but when you don't play against Malice, shit is trash. Angel Statue's not bad, but we have a lot of Confliction, obviously. I think that's the best one. Torrential. Actually, Ring isn't even that bad either, honestly. Ring's not bad. Because you just activate Ring, pop their monster, whatever they summon. They summon anything, just pop it. It's the same as like an attack stopper, plus it does damage, plus it destroys. So in a certain sense, it's better. But you know what? I'll try the Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Also, last episode, goddamn, we pulled well. We pulled like everything. We pulled this. We pulled another copy of Necrovalley. It was insane. Like we have been pulling so damn good lately. It's all right. Unfortunately, we lost a coin flip. We drew Condemned Witch and both our copies of Forbidden Droplets. Lose 1 turn and Solemn Judgment. We physically could not have a more going first hand if we tried. Literally every single thing here is a going first card. It's actually kind of crazy. Like literally, it's the most going first hand in the history of time. It actually is. My opponent is playing Melodious Divas. This deck is quite good, honestly. We'll see what we can do here. He's gonna summon a Melodious monster from deck. Yeah, this deck is actually kind of good, honestly. It really is. This deck is no joke, and we went second, so we're going to kind of struggle. Also, they were playing a light deck, so even though we have Condemned Witch, it would have been worthless anyway. This card right here is actually kind of crazy. It summons a Melodious Diva monster, a Melodious monster from deck on summon, and then when it's sent to grave, it summons one back from grave. That card is actually pretty insane. Fusion monsters cannot be negated. This card's insane. It summons 2 monsters, and you get it basically for free off of Ostinato, and you get to send things to the graveyard. Like, this card, that card's really good. Alright, my opponent's going to go to the end phase. They managed to summon a Christia. Honestly, the Christia doesn't even hurt. It literally makes no difference. It's actually the other stuff that hurts. It's not Christia. Literally, Christia makes no difference whatsoever. Unfortunately, we don't have 2 monsters to summon off of this time tearing. We don't have time. Like, a Moon Mirror Shield would have been really great here. But unfortunately, we did not see one here. So I think I will actually just set Condemned Witch. Because, like, what am I going to get out of normal summoning it? I have the 2 cards it searches, so there's literally no point. We're just going to set everything and pass, unfortunately. I think that's all we can really do here. Like I said, very going first hand. Then on top of that, we drew the bricks. If we can survive this turn, there's a good chance we can win. If we drew, like, what's crazy is we drew Moon Mirror Shield. Actually, this has the quick effect to return cards, so I guess Moon Mirror Shield wouldn't have been that great. But we'll see what we can do here. We'll see what we can do here. We don't have to put chaining on. We'll just put chaining on regular. I don't know if we can break this board. This board has a lot of protection and stuff. And then on top of that, Christia is like such an irrelevant card against this because it stops all special summoning. But like literally, like the special summoning doesn't even hurt us. He's gonna attack this. I think the time to use Forbidden Droplets would be now, because then if I use it now, I can cut this attack, do some splash damage, and block the rest. I think this is the time to do this. So we'll Forbidden Droplets, send. I don't think this guy's special summoning anymore, so I'm probably just going to lose 1 turn. Maybe I send, yeah, lose 1 turn. I think lose 1 turn is the right card. Then we cut that, and then the rest of these are 31, 31, 19. Is that enough to get over? No, it doesn't matter, though, because it doesn't matter if it is or isn't, because this is 30, this is 5,000, so it's 8,000 exactly, but he'll have to waste another attack on one of these. So, yeah, we'll just decide on that. That should be good. We'll send that. But then again, he can just face up cards he can return. But he can still... Okay, what is he going to return? It's face up cards. He's going to return this. Like, okay. To return itself. He's going to return that and that. Okay, I don't know what he has, but... That was weird. Okay, I'll take that. So then, that's fine. He returned his own cards. Banish until the end phase. Melodious monsters return that many monsters to the hand, and then he just goes to main phase 2. I think he thinks that we have a Fossil Dyna face down. That's what I think he thinks we have, which I'm fine with. I think he thinks we have Fossil Dyna. He's going to end phase and return his 2 cards. I think he thinks we have Fossil Dyna face down based on the context that he's got, because he's seen Time Tearing, lose 1 turn, and Forbidden Droplets. I think he thinks we have a Fossil Dyna face down. Okay, so we've got Solemn Warning and... Solemn Warning and Crackdown, which isn't bad. I'll take that. I didn't think we could possibly win this duel, but things are maybe looking okay now. We have everything set, which is good. And the reason it's good that we have everything set is because... Basically, by having all of our cards set constantly, he can't really use this effect to return anything ever, which is great for us. Alright, so... Here we have the Aria. He's attacking with the Aria. Honestly, again, Aria's not going to be able to get over what we have here, so it's fine. I'm just going to let him attack it. We're just going to take some splash damage. Our goal right now is to just survive. So this is perfectly fine. This card, if we did have a Fossil Dyna, we would have won. So that's fine. He's going to splash into that. That's fine. It's crazy that this game is even potentially winnable, because like most other decks would have already lost to this. He's going to attack with this monster. I might as well Forbidden Droplets. Right? I might as well Forbidden Drop. I think Forbidden Droplets will scare him. Like last time into... yeah, decide. It'll scare him into maybe using one of his other effects. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, Forbidden Droplets. Okay, so I guess we'll just cut this thing. Is this what? Quick effect? Does this have to be fusion summoned in order to use that effect or something? Okay, never mind. Now we use Crackdown. Now we steal this Christia. Because we were going to lose the other card anyway. We're going to lose Steel Christia. This is negated. He's got 3 fairies, so he won't be able to summon back Christia this time. So we summon this. Bam. Take this card, and now he can't get over this. And this ends another turn, but we are drawing 2 per turn, which is great. We are drawing 2 per turn, which is actually significant. He's attacking anyway. Does he have something? Honest. Honest. That's cool. Well, that'll happen sometimes. At least it's not game yet. So he can attack with this, and he already attacked with this. He can still attack with this, so we'll take the 15. But he outed his own Christia. That's fine. That's fine. He outed his own Christia. So now if he link summons or something, we Solemn Warning. That's great. It's going to take us a little while to pick this board apart. Again, it's like, it's crazy that we're in the game, but we're only in the game because of time tearing. We're literally drawing 2 per turn, and that has... I think I'm going to Solemn Warning this. I'm going to Solemn Warning this. I can't afford to have him summon even more insane monsters, and I can't afford to have him combo off all over again, because he can probably at this point fuse into another one of these, and this will get him another monster on field, another on the field, and it's going to be too much to deal with at this point. Another polymerization. You've got to be kidding me with this guy. That's insane. Okay, I think we have no choice here, right? I mean, we always have a choice. Because then he can recombo into one of these. Summon from deck, summon from hand. I don't think what he summons is going to change anything. I think for Solemn Warning it was worth doing, because Solemn Warning was like, it only negates summons, but Solemn Judgment can negate anything, so we might as well keep it. Well, we're missing a Strike. That's what we're missing. Strike is really the game changer. Strike is a lot better for more offensive situations. Gonna fuse those two, sure. Make another Botcha. And then he's going to go through these effects. He's going to send, do the other thing. That's fine. Going to special summon Melodious. Yep, he's going to pendulum summon Tam Tam. I'm going to keep going here. He's going to add another polymerization, so he's got another one. He's gone through all of them. He can, and they're now once per turn. Obviously, it's polymerization, so he can fuse again. At this point, it's fine. He can summon whatever he needs to summon. Yeah, the only thing keeping me in this game is the fact that I'm drawing 2 cards per turn. So there's always the chance that something might work out. I'm going to fuse into Bloom. No destruction. Special monster. Okay, whatever. He's going to summon one back. And the crazy thing is, like, I don't know if we can beat this, because I'll have to wait until... I see what I draw, because there are cards that can beat this. Like, it's just, we have to draw them. Yeah, we have to draw them. Like, there's definitely cards in our deck that could beat this. Our hand was very awkward at the beginning. Very awkward. Like, we had cards that, like, lose one turn. You could argue I should have kept that and got rid of this, but, like, I didn't think I was going to survive this long, to be fair. That's why I got rid of it, but... yeah, it was like a going second, lose one turn is typically not any good, but again, Solemn is going second. Solemn's usually not, again, that would have been great 15 minutes ago. Like, that's not really going to do anything for us at this point. That would have been phenomenal like 15 minutes ago, but now it's like, what is a defissure going to do? As we activate this, yeah, like again, like it's such a going first card. Going second, it does literally nothing. You can go to battle phase, but this thing is a danger right here, the flower. I don't think at this point any of them can really... oh, I don't know why I attacked this one. I should have attacked literally any other one. Because this one can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, take no battle damage. I should have attacked literally any of them, but at this point I think they all have protection, so it really doesn't matter. As you can see, neither of them can be destroyed by battle or card effect or targeted, so it actually doesn't matter. This one just does damage. The other ones don't. This one doesn't take damage. The other ones do. I'll banish this. Yeah, he takes no damage. And it destroys my monster. Okay. Well, I mean, the truth is we're in a position where we lose the game anyway. So it really makes no difference. There's really no route to victory here. Unfortunately, this thing is just too strong. I think it's just over. Yeah, unfortunately, it was just very difficult to go second with this deck. And that hand was a little too awkward to really do much with, especially when they have such gigantic monsters. Alright, we lost the coin flip, but my opponent allowed me to go first, which is nice. The hand is, again, a little... No, we don't have any of the barrier statues or anything like that, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We'll start off with Dogmatic Ecclesia, go to search. And hopefully they Ash or Imperm or something with this card. That would be perfect, because honestly, we have nothing. We already have Dogmatic Punishment, so it literally makes no difference. This is a pretty good hand, though. This is a pretty good hand as far as hands go. It's not perfect because we don't have a way to stop them from special summoning, but we have their graveyards untouchable. We have protection, and then we have 2 interruptions, potentially more depending on what else they have. Like it's actually not terrible here. It really depends on what they're playing. They're playing an 11 card extra deck. I don't want to do the math on this, but a weird amount of cards. Okay, so Shining Sarcophagus, which means Necrovalley probably won't actually matter, but some of this other stuff might matter. Like Fiendish Chain might matter. It might come up if they summon something. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta actually read something real quick. The Ties That Bind. I gotta read Ties That Bind. Okay, if you control a Shining Sarcophagus and a monster, mention special summon from your deck for the rest of the turn. No special summon from the extra deck. Okay. He's gonna set cards and then summon out Advent Archfiend. Target one monster. Your opponent take control of it. Okay. That's fine. He can take control of Dogmatic Ecclesia. And for some reason gain attack. He's going to link. I didn't expect that. To be honest with you, I did not expect him to link. He's going to discard. That's fine. Fiendsmith Engraver. Okay. Target that. The card literally protects, so... That's fine. Yep. Golgonda. Activate effects. And this, hopefully they use it for something. Hit battle phase. Honestly, that's not even... Is this a concern? This can't be destroyed by monster effects. That's so random. Cannot be destroyed by monster effects. Unfortunately, one of our biggest outs is this guy right here. And I can't use him. Also, I can't. This is 19. So I don't really need to use this right now. I'll use it later. I'll just take the 1900 damage. It's really not that much damage. It's whatever. It's just 1900. And we'll see where this goes next. Yeah, 1900 wasn't really worth wasting an interruption on. We'll see what we draw here. Unfortunately, we don't have time tearing or anything like that. Power of the Ardians, no monsters. Okay, I guess we just pass. That's unfortunate. It sucks sometimes. Sometimes you have hands where you draw like 4 monsters, 5 monsters, and then sometimes you have these hands where you're like dying, like I just need to see 1 monster. My hand comes together, but it happens. Like it is what it is. Unfortunately, this thing searches every turn, right? During the main phase, yeah, it searches every turn. This guy was smarter. He would have had a more busted hand. I mean, he would have done more. He would have searched the little robot summon like that. He would have done more. Yeah, he definitely would have done more if he was smarter. He summoned the robot, ties that bind on the robot. This guy's doing stuff in such a weird order. This is Berry Magician Girl. Add a Magician Girl monster. I actually have to kind of negate this. Because this will add the Dark Magician Girl. And I think she special summons herself. This one. Special summon this card from discarding one card. Special summon once per turn. If this card is normal, special summon, add a sarcophagus from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect. Yeah. You can search her. If I negate this, then things kind of end here. So that's pretty good. Or I can let him add it. I'll negate it. I'll negate it because then he just gets himself a free summon. And then he adds another Shining Sarcophagus. Not that it matters. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that that happens. Okay, my mistake. My mistake. Well, why would I read this? Why would I read this card? Why would I read Berry Magician Girl? It's my fault. Changes to defense, and then he gets a special summon of the Dark Magician Girl that I didn't want him to add. What can you do? My fault entirely. Yep, that gets negated. Doesn't get to add. He already has Shining Sarcophagus. I guess it's not the end of the world. Okay, on resolution, I think I will pop this card. And I will return Phoenix. I think I will do that. So I think... Yeah, I think I will now do this. So we'll activate this. Target him. Yep, send Cloud Beast. Oh wait, that was dumb. Oh my god. Just keep messing shit up. Return this to hand, but he could just special summon it back out. Solemn Strike anyway. He has no reason to Solemn Strike right now. But I had no reason to do that stuff anyway. But now that I know he has Solemn Strikes, I guess I don't feel so bad about my screw up. I really need to draw something like this. Actually, this game's over. It doesn't. These are the games that are most frustrating because it actually, even though I messed things up, it actually didn't matter that I messed things up because nothing I could have done would have changed anything. We lost the game because I just didn't draw a monster. What's insane about this guy is he made me go first, and this is the deck that he's playing, and he made me go first. Alright, so now we're going to take some damage. 46, so we're still in this game, which is insane. We really shouldn't be in this game right now. Yeah, we really shouldn't be in this game. I guess we won't be in this game. 2,500 exactly. That's just a disappointing loss. Honestly, that's just a disappointing loss. Because it's like we just lost because we just didn't draw monsters. Okay, so that coin flip we just won. Unfortunately, the hand is not great. Yeah, it's not a great hand. We're going to activate Deer Servant first. We just don't seem to be drawing our barrier statues or any of those things. Like, we're just not. I think this is the one we send. The rest of them don't really have a purpose right now, so you might as well just send this. Fossil Convoy, add Ecclesia. Yeah, the rest of them just don't really have a purpose. I think we'll activate Gravekeeper's Commandant. Necrovalley. Activate this. Literally, it's almost the exact same hand from last duel. It's actually kind of crazy. Sometimes this Master Duel Shuffler really just amazes me. You literally just draw almost the same hand back to back. This is like kind of crazy. Set 3 pass. At least this time we have the Moon Mirror Shield, which is nice. No point to activate it yet. Then we have a follow-up Spell Trap card Destruction if we want to, which is nice. Plus Dogmatic Punishment is going to give us more interruptions. The only issue is, again, we don't really have a Floodgate monster on board. We have a Floodgate spell. It just depends on what deck he's playing and how much that affects him. Necrovalley is very, very good, and it can beat a lot of matchups very easily. Like the card itself just ends games. But we'll see. We'll see if we'll see how relevant it is. That's the big thing. We'll see how relevant it is. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It's very good against the meta, but sometimes you just run into these decks that don't. Just randomly just avoid it. Harpy's Feather Duster right off the bat, of course. And a Solemn Judgment here. It's kind of crazy too, because I swear to you, we have Lightning Storm, we have stuff like that. When we use that stuff, we never draw it going second, we always draw it going first. And there's a very strong argument to be made that this card is really not worth playing. But somehow, some way, we keep running into it. And that's, I guess, why we keep running into these people in Platinum. That's why we keep running into them, is this card really has no purpose. Like, it's really not that great of a card, unfortunately. He's gonna True Light. True Light is fine, I guess. Not that I can do anything about it. So yeah, Necrovalley has a decent matchup against Blue Eyes, because it prevents all of the summons from the graveyard. Discard a card. Yep, Raigeki. Okay, he had Raigeki and Harpy's Feather Duster. Those are two very good cards. Again, like, it's one of those situations, if I pulled them, would I play them? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Actually, no. Raigeki, there's a lot of decks we would play. Harpy's Feather Duster. I don't know. I don't know. Because it's like we have similar cards but we don't use them. Normal summon this dude out. What is he going to search off of this? Another one? Like this Effect Veiler. He's already got this. Yeah, but they're going to... I'm just going to let this slide. No point really to do anything else here. Because it really doesn't matter to do anything else. Yeah, just going to add. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He already has that. He already has this. We wouldn't be stopping anything relevant if we stopped that. It's just cards that do nothing at this point in the game. It's going to link one. We've all seen this before. You can send Blue Eyes, special summon Blue Eyes. Again, that's fine. I can pop this also if I really wanted to. It keeps him from getting Mausoleum. I mean, I guess I could pop this and it keeps him from getting Mausoleum, but is that too important? It stops him from getting Blue Eyes in Graveyard, not that he can get it out anyway. It stops him from getting Mausoleum. Mausoleum gives him extra normal summons, which is kind of annoying, but realistically next turn he could just do the exact same thing anyway. We could also just Fiendish Chain, stop all of it. I think we just leave it for now. Yeah, we just leave it for now. We just leave it for now and see what else he has. It sucks that we don't have Natis, because Natis would have sealed the deal. Because we would have popped this, game's over. And we literally would have sealed the deal, but unfortunately, Aggregator isn't really relevant, and neither is Cloud Beast. Because, like, okay, we can return this, but they can just set it, activate it next turn. It's not really that great. Oh, and I guess he already has Mausoleum because he didn't activate it on Summon too. Yeah, he can, I guess. Okay, we've got Melody of Awakening Dragons. This card is annoying, because unfortunately Melody of Awakening Dragons gets him to Jet, and Jet is a problem. Jet is an actual problem. These other cards haven't really been a problem. Jet is a real problem, actually, because we don't have a Floodgate, and with no Floodgate, Jet is like that. But we do have Fiendish Chain to deal with Jet to some degree. It's gonna add Blue Eyes, alternative. Okay. Usually, if they're playing Melody, they're usually playing alternative at this stage in the game. Gonna reveal special. Okay. Reveal special. At this point, tribute to special Blue Eyes. He's got one in hand, obviously. It's unfortunate. That doesn't matter. It's negated. Yeah. My goal is hopefully he goes into... I honestly don't know if I'm built to play these kinds of decks, I'll be honest with you. I really don't know. Like, I might just not be made to play these, like, Protect the Castle decks, because I make these decisions that end up... But at the same time, this guy's not a standard Blue Eyes player. Like, they just don't play alternative. And now this guy randomly plays alternative, and we're getting cooked by the fact that this guy's running alternative. A regular Blue Eyes player wouldn't have had this. So, like, I make decisions based on... I make decisions based on rationality, and then they just operate outside of that. So if I Fiendish Chain this, he can't attack and negates this effect. Ecclesia stays on board, but then what? I guess we pop Blue Eyes then? I guess we pop Blue Eyes, and then our monster survives. Okay, I forgot I can only target my own monsters. Never mind. This protects Blue Eyes White Dragons. I forgot that alternative counts as Blue Eyes White Dragon while on the field. So, my mistake. Man, that is annoying. Now he's going to summon something here. He's going to summon the Grunix monster, which I could have saved the Fiendish Chain for. Okay, so this I am going to destroy. I am going to destroy this before things get bad. So we'll activate to destroy this. We'll send this to the graveyard. And now we got rid of that. Fire King monster from the graveyard. That doesn't matter because what can I send? What do I have in here to send anyway? I can send additional cards to the graveyard, but what do I even have? A beast? Oh, I can send this guy. No point. Yeah, no point. So that's going to get negated anyway. But now, if we draw something off Moon Mirror Shield, we're good. Oh, man. Turbo Monster in Graveyard. Special Summon it. I don't think this guy gets it. Like, you cannot use your graveyard, man. You cannot use your graveyard. How is every card in this guy's hand good? Every card he has is good. It's actually insane. Monster Reborn, Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster. Like, what is this guy? Like, and then Maiden. That was this guy's hand. Like, this guy's hand is outrageous. Please summon the one from graveyard. Please summon the one from graveyard. Nope, it's from deck. This is Mausoleum. She had in hand too, yeah. Gonna send another Blue Eyes to graveyard. The place which he cannot get cards back from, he's gonna send another monster to. Okay. All we need to draw is one monster, and I think we actually have a chance to win this game, which is insane to think, and insane to say. We actually might win this game. We need to draw a monster, and we might have this. Okay, that is not the best monster, but it is a monster, and it might actually win us this game. So we're going to start. Normal summon this, activate effect. He has no interruptions, but he can set things up for True Light. If he sets the trap card, we're cooked. I have no out to the trap card whatsoever. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't set the trap card, because I have no out to it. And he's got 3 Blue Eyes, so you can pop everything on my field. He's going to set the trap card. Yep, Forbidden Droplets. We're going to activate this. Attach. Battle Phase. Attack. This gets over it. Honestly, what kind of sucks is that we basically lose here because all he has to do is activate this next turn, pop our 3 cards, and just summon 1 Blue Eyes back, and then he combos. So in reality, I have no path to victory here. I just lose, unfortunately. Even if I had saved my cards a little bit better, I still would not have a path to victory. Even if I had saved the Fiendish Chain, it wouldn't have made any difference whatsoever. Like, that Fiendish Chain, like, yeah, it was a misplay, but it wouldn't have made a difference. Okay, so we won this coin flip. And the hand is pretty good, honestly, pretty good hand. Maxi, I'm not going to special summon even once. That's fine with me. The one major benefit of playing this deck, you never special summon. So that Maxi is not going to make a change in any way. So we're going to... Oh my fucking god. I really just activated that before activating Commandant. Got to be kidding me, man. What is with me today? And I already have Forbidden Droplets. Damn, that sucks. Hopefully this barrier statue's enough. Hopefully this barrier statue's enough. God damn, what is with me today? Like, I know these effects and they come up right after I do them. Perry Reese map. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they're playing. It's probably Blue Eyes. Which means the barrier statue's probably going to be dead. Yeah, the barrier statue's dead, but he paid a bunch of life points, which is good. We'll wait for him to summon, and then we'll move afterwards. It's gonna activate discard. That's fine. Yeah, that Blue Eye, this Necrovalley would have came in clutch. Honestly, it would have absolutely come in clutch. I had to do that in that order, right? I just had to. He's gonna add 2 cards. I'm just gonna wait for. I have to wait for him to normal summon, then I can activate this card. Then it becomes relevant. And activate this Maiden. Yeah. Normal summon this. I'm not gonna Solemn Warning this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Condemned Witch now. Yeah, I'm gonna use Condemned Witch now. I hope he doesn't have a call by, because I literally could have stopped it if he does have a call by. Yeah, I'd have been so mad. It resolves. Summon Aura Paragon. And now Aura Paragon is actually really good because we also have Solemn Warning. So it's really good right now. We might be able to squeeze this out. We'll see, but we might be able to squeeze this one out. I'm trying to do the math in my head because he paid half his life point, so that might actually be relevant later. He's going to activate, set a spell trap card. It might actually be relevant. He's going to set this. That means he has a Blue Eyes in his hand. Yeah, that means he has a Blue Eyes in his hand. I can't stop this. Yep, he's going to set another card and pass. And that's really disappointing. Oh, I forgot we draw 2, which is nice. Okay, good. Ecclesia and this dude. Okay, that's fine. No, we're not going to activate any of these effects. Thanks for asking. We start with D-Fissure. We start with D-Fissure. Yeah. Can I do the amount of damage we need to do right now? Can I do it? That's the question. What I think we do is I think we go to battle phase, and then next turn I'll try to normal summon something, and we just Solemn Warning that normal summon. I think that is the move. I think we go battle phase here, because we got to keep Aura Paragon alive. I don't know if he's got the means to get to a Blue Eyes. So I think we attack over this. Actually, next turn he'll have the means to get to a Blue... Actually, he won't. He won't have the means to get to a Blue Eyes. So main phase 2. We will double set, because we don't want to pop our own Aura Paragon. So we'll double set here. And we'll set this just for security purposes. We'll set it, and then we'll go end phase here. I think this is the way to go. And then we keep the Aura Paragon alive. And we'll see what we can do. He does probably have cards to destroy my cards. He's going to set another card. Yeah, he's going to set Ultimate Fusion. He can't use that right now. Which is good. But he's deck thinning. I think he's deck thinning. Because he needs to get to a copy of regular Blue Eyes. Which I hope he doesn't have. He hasn't. Yep, he reveals the Blue Eyes. Yep, we'll pop my Aura Paragon. Now we got to make shit happen with what we have. We got to make shit happen with what I have. Ah, man. We have 2 defense position monsters. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here. A normal summon Whelp. I think Solemn Warning on the Whelp is smart, because then he doesn't get to all of his other stuff. I think it's smart. I think Solemn Warning on the Whelp is smart. Is then, like, is anything else relevant if we Solemn Warning on the Whelp? I mean, I guess things are relevant. Yeah, we Solemn Warning on the Whelp, because then he can't get to the Link 2 and all that. The Link 1 or any of that other stuff. I think that's a decent one. Then he special summons, and he special summons from Graveyard. And this is where the Necrovalley would have definitely come in handy. Oh, man. I can't believe I screwed that up. Yep, so he'll summon this out, summon that out. This was actually a frustrating screw up. This was like totally my fault. Because I have no one else to blame. I should have activated this, then time tearing. Like, it was so simple. Like, that's all I had to do was just activate this, then time tearing. I literally had one job, and I'm playing the simplest deck in the world, and I screw it up. And now he has to make some decisions, because you got to remember everything that he links away or synchros away gets banished. So he may never get his Blue Eyes back. So he has to keep that in mind. Ultimate Fusion. Yep. And the thing is, he can summon the other thing, the Tyrant Dragon. He can summon Tyrant Dragon out. Tyrant Dragon attacks all monsters. But Tyrant Dragon can't destroy Ecclesia, which is nice. It sucks too, because Gravekeeper's command it. Yeah, again, this would have been negated by Necrovalley. Like, so much of this would have just been stopped by Necrovalley. We just wouldn't be dealing with this right now. And he's going to destroy this. Great. I'm still, like, I'm so mad I messed this up. And the sad thing is, it's not like we're not out of it. So I have to like keep staying here and like watch me like learn if my mistake was like the ultimate mistake or if it's just like a small mistake or not. Because it's like I could leave, but then I D-rank. At the same time, if I like, I'll just never know. Like, we're still very much in this game, but just not like I would say the chances of him winning are probably like the chance of him winning is probably 70%. Because it's like we are drawing 2 cards per turn. So that is a positive in the right direction. We are drawing more cards than he is every single turn, but he is searching and all of the other stuff. He's going to send Blue Eyes, beef him up. Again, this protects, which is nice. He's going to summon another Blue Eyes out. It's just unfortunate. Also, if I really wanted to, I could have... Yeah, I mean, I forget it. Just going to activate this. Another play that would have been stopped by Necrovalley. Alright, so he's going to attack us. Obviously, attack with this first. She can't be destroyed by monster special summon from the extra deck, so that won't do anything. Yeah, but he will be able to set a trap, which is the destruction trap. Yep, and then we attack again. And then he's going to attack with the... my cutting the attack won't do anything. It's not enough. And then we just go to... We'll see what we draw. It's easily one of the most frustrating losses. Because this is so avoidable. This one was so avoidable. Like the other ones, it didn't matter what we did. Like it actually didn't matter what we did. Because they just had the out anyway. Like they had the out regardless. But this one is actually so frustrating. Because he wouldn't have had anything on this board if I had just activated this dude first. Like none of this would have been here. Kashtira, Ogre, Jelly Cannon. He's unaffected by traps. He has pops face down. I mean, I guess we just keep fighting, right? We keep fighting. We special this out. And then we just set stuff and pass. Set this. Go to end phase. Honestly, is there even a point to keep fighting here? He's going to activate this to destroy some monsters. Probably just pop the new card that I just set. This can't be targeted. This can be targeted. And he's going to pop 2 cards. Yeah, those 2. I think on that, we just get out of here. There's nothing we can do. I'm so frustrated by that one that we should not have lost that duel. We shouldn't have lost that duel. It was one minuscule mistake right at the beginning. Okay, we are on a 4-game losing streak. It's very frustrating. These are the decks that we lost to, by the way. I haven't been reviewing these. This is the Melodious deck. It's basically pure Melodious. With United We Stand. It sucks that we lost to this, but like, what am I supposed to do? I went second, and it is what it is. The other deck that we lost to is this right here. Again, another deck we just should not have lost to. And what's crazy is this guy opted to go second. And we just didn't draw. Like, we have not been drawing barrier statues all day today. Another deck, I'm just like shocked I lost to this. Because there's no universe in which I'm supposed to be losing to this. Particularly going second. This is the 3rd deck that we lost to today. This is probably the most competent of all of the decks. I don't know why there's 2 Jet Dragons in here. He's good, but not that good. But regardless, this is probably the most competent deck out of all of the decks that we lost to today. Except for the fact that there's a Super Poly in here for some reason and no targets for it. I guess maybe this. Okay. And this is our most recent Blunder. This is probably the actual most competitive version. It's just Blue Eyes mixed with Buster Blader, but like I said, unfortunately, we just this was the one that really I actually messed up. The other ones was like it was just out of my control. I went second against decks that put up boards, but like this one was actually my fault. Today's been a rough one. I'm not gonna lie. Today's been rough. That's the other thing that I don't like about the stun deck, is that like there's such minimal points of interaction. I'm really not great with this kind of deck, like having to like protect things, especially in like Platinum 5. It's so difficult to protect your stuff when your opponent just does shit you just absolutely don't expect. Like they just like, there's no way they're playing alternative. They're playing alternative. Like they're just doing shit you just isn't supposed to be in there. Like they're just doing things that shouldn't be there, and it really is frustrating. We drew time tearing again, which is pretty good because if you survive, it's you can do a lot. But we'll see if we survive here. We have warning, fiendish. We also have lost 4 out of 5 coin flips today, which is kind of crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot. It messes with your head, honestly. It really does. Honestly, I might have to retire this deck, because like I own up to my one mistake, but outside of that, I really haven't actually been misplaying. It's just been straight up like, it's how do you go second against some of these boards with this deck? Like the deck is just made to go first, and there's nothing you can really. This is great. Okay, so this duel we might actually win because they ended on a terrible board. So we might actually win this one, which is nice. Is there any hand effects? I got to check for time tearing more. I don't think there's any hand effects, so I'm going to go ahead and special this out. Yeah, I'm going to special summon this out. We can activate this. I don't think there's anything left here. I'm going to go ahead and just put this onto Cashier Ogre. It's usually not a great idea, but you know what? We'll give him some protection. So we'll go Battle Phase, Attack. This has an effect when it's sent to Graveyard. You can send a Winged Beast from your deck to the Graveyard. He has an effect. This is a Link 2, so I don't want him to Link Climb, so I'll just attack over this, plus I'll get to do some damage. So now, every single time he battles, we get 2 effects, which is nice. So we'll Cashier Ogre, look at the top 5, banish something, Harpy's Feather Rest, Maxi, he could draw Maxi, it's irrelevant. Okay, so this targets 3 and then shuffles back and lets him draw. He already has 2. Maxi does nothing against us, so we'll go. You can draw Maxi, go ahead. Yep, so we'll get our counter and we'll do some decent damage here. He's going to destroy that instead of destroying this. And at the end phase, he's going to search 3 Harpy cards. Main phase 2. Set, and pass. And we'll see what we can do. Like I said, unfortunately, we've been having this problem all day where we actually haven't been drawing our Floodgate monsters. So, we haven't drawn our Fire Barrier statue all day long. And again, this is like, the Master Duel Shuffler is extremely weird. He just drew Harpy's Feather Duster. Great. He just added that. And there goes my entire thing. Harpy's Feather Rest. I can't. This can't continue. This just can't continue, man. If I lose this one, it's just so disappointing. Because it's so avoidable. Like, it's so frustrating. It really is. It's so frustrating. Time tearing has just been like, I draw it every single time instead of other stuff. And time tearing is a win more card, like technically speaking, but the idea is all we have to do, and this is, I have nothing to stop this, of course. It's a 2-card, we have a 2-card combo, which is like, we just need to draw any of our Floodgate monsters, these guys, and any of our protection cards. Outside of that, I really don't care what I draw. It's a simple 2-card combo. And we have been struggling to do that. And it really doesn't make sense to me. At some point, I should have avoided attacking this thing, obviously. But it doesn't matter who, even if I would have attacked this, he would have still done that. He would have destroyed that, searched that. Like all of that would have went down anyway. I'm gonna Cashier Ogre here. Try to banish some more. He's going to Harpy's Feather Rest. Storm, yeah. Yeah, I guess I just shouldn't have attacked with Cashier Ogre. I should have just let it just sit there. I should have just passed. Yeah, Elegant Egotist. I'm going to make a Link 2. Oh, never mind. Slash Harpy. Change everything to attack mode. Harpy's Feather Rest. He has another one. He's going to shuffle back 2 and draw, right? target 3, and then he's going to be able to return 1 monster. Is that game, by the way, on his side? No, it's not. Yeah, he's going to be able to shuffle back 3, draw 2 since he has a big Harpy. Yeah, it's not game yet, which is nice. It's not game yet. Next turn, at least we get to draw 2. At least we get to draw 2. He's going to set some cards. Okay, he has 1 spell trap card, so he can protect stuff. Time Tearing will let us draw 2. Moon Mirror. Okay, cool. So we'll start by special summoning this out. Damn, how do I do this? I don't know what this spell trap card is. That's the problem. And all he has to do is just, this is great, but we've been dying to draw this exact thing all day long. And it doesn't particularly have to be Barrier Statue, Moon Mirror shit. It could be any Barrier Statue, Fossil Dyna, and any protection. That's all we needed. We didn't need all this extra shit. But now we're in a position where it's like he has the out. Because if he activates the spell trap card, he just returns this to hand. So we'll summon that out. We have 2 normal summons. Let's not forget that too. We can go into what? Nightmare Phoenix? No, we're good. Put Moon Mirror Shield on this dude. Actually, that's fine. We have double normal summons, so we're actually fine. So we'll equip that. We don't know what he's got, but if he's got any activatable spell trap, he just activates this, returns this to hand. Which is annoying. Yeah. Oh my god, did he really just do that? Okay. Moon Mirror Shield, okay. We go to battle. Unfortunately, he has a spell trap card face down, which means we won't be able to out this. Yep. We'll get over it technically, but he can just protect himself with the Harpy Conductor. Yep, so this will get destroyed back here. It's an imperm. Main phase 2, and then we just go to end phase. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, he just has to activate any spell trap card, return my... This is like the least good board we've lost to if we lose this. If he has any spell trap card, we lose the duel. Chandler. Or Harpist, not Chandler. And he returns a monster that we control and a monster he controls. Random ass out. This is actually frustrating. This is the worst deck that we've lost to. That end board was nothing at all, and we still managed to lose. All right, unfortunately, we got D-ranked after that Harpy game. I'm unbelievably frustrated right now. Hey, I am so frustrated right now. It's not even funny. I'm honestly so angry. I had to go leave and get a snack. Like this is actually insane. I cannot believe we just lost to this. This is literally one of the worst decks we've ever lost to. The board was almost nothing, and we still managed to lose to it. It is so infuriating, honestly. But yeah, I had to go grab a bag of chips because I was losing it. I was losing every match. I lost every coin flip today except for one. And on top of that, it was like the most dire consequences. We never drew like the barrier statues ever. I felt like we could draw the same hand every single turn, and now we deranked, which is just terrible. But I guess the silver lining here, and it's so frustrating because I came in today with so much, like, so eager to play the game, and this is what happens. So I guess we can switch decks now. That's the one silver lining, is we can get off the floodgate deck. Okay, this has to be the worst episode ever. It just has to be. I just played against this deck. I beat it. I went second with the going second trap deck. I switched to the going second trap deck, so I should start with that. I just lost a ton of footage, which this episode cannot possibly get any worse. It's actually insane. Yeah, I just lost all of the footage that I just recorded, and I just beat this deck going second. I'm going to roll through the clip real quick. All right, here we go. So we lost a coin flip yet again. I'll speed it up. We played 2 games, and we lost both of them. As you can see here, we went second. He's going to do this entire combo here Unfortunately, there's no way to actually like skip in Master Duel. You can't go any fast. You can just make it faster. You can't like, you know, like pull. You know how on YouTube you can fast forward, rewind. You can do that stuff. But basically, this guy does the FTK. I have Forbidden Droplets here, and he's gonna hit the end phase, and yeah, he's gonna do this. I'm gonna negate it. He's gonna gain some life points, and then the computer doesn't know what to do. It summons back the monster. Everything gets exploded, and then he just scoops it up. Simple win, easy win. We just happen to draw the Forbidden Droplets. Also, we just lost against this deck, which is super ironic because this is basically my exact deck that I was trying to play, but things were just not going my way. It's basically a fully realized version of our deck, but he opened very well, and he opened... It's literally almost the same deck. His opening was lose one turn, Earth Barrier Statue, lose one turn, Dimensional Fissure, and again, the file was corrupted, so it's lost, but we ended... And he had Clockwork Knight, and we lost the duel. Okay, this is the deck that we're playing, and I'm going to go to newest first, because I did open a pack. Again, the file got lost. Order obtained. This is what we pulled. Out of our legacy tickets, we pulled Aqua Chorus Round. Thank God. Thank God I didn't pull anything good, because you guys would have been like, oh my God. But we also pulled Dreaming Nelmaria, which is a decent card, honestly. But this is what we pulled. We pulled this, and we pulled this. Technically on camera, but the file. Alright, we won the coin flip. We chose to go second. The hand's looking pretty good. We have Lightning Storm, Triple Tactics, Darkhold Dragon, Kashtira Ogre. Looks phenomenal. Looks phenomenal, honestly. It just depends on what he's playing. Hand looks great. Hand looks really good. He's playing Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith plus others. This is the one thing that I did hate about the going second decks is you have to watch through all this. You have to watch the unskippable cutscene. Yeah, honestly, this guy's playing Mitsurugi with Fiendsmith. This is the last day of the season. We're not getting to Diamond. We're not getting to Master. And we can't rank down because we're in Platinum 5. I think we're going to get out of here. I'm trying to get some packs. I'm not sitting through this cutscene. Alright, we just... did we lose the coin flip? Did we? I don't even remember at this point. But he's playing God cards. He has this guy, this sword thing that's pretty good. He's playing a God card deck. We lost the coin flip, but today's been a lot of lost coin flips, so I guess it's fine. He's going to set cards, then activate Monster Reborn. Why? I don't know. I guess I'll never know. But pretty smart combo there. We'll see if it amounts to anything. He can summon the Egyptian God Slime. This man's living our dream here. He can summon Winged Dragon of Ra if he really wants to, but I do have the Kaiju for it. So at least that's good. Angel Statue, Azuroon. Okay, so I think we'll start with the Kashtira Ogre. We'll start off with that right off the bat. Because if you activate this, you can't summon anything but lights or darks. I forgot we're playing the trap card in this. So I guess I'll activate, grab the trap card. Trap card is just okay. We'll see what else we can do here. We can make some of the bigger monsters. We can make Indigo attack over this if we really want to. We can make Draglubion. And then off Draglubion we can summon... Is that new one a monster? No, it's not. Neo Galaxy. It's not a number. Okay, so we can go... Draglubion can summon 46. 46 can't get over this. Okay, that's no good. This can negate, make things unaffected. Number Galaxy. Galaxy's not really too important. Draglubion. I honestly think we can make Draglubion and then summon this out. Okay. I guess we can Kaiju his monster and then attack him with Hard Earth. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, if we wanted to, we could do that. Or we could just go into the Indigo and just attack over his monster. I guess we could just do that. Probably be smarter. Yeah, it's probably smarter. There's no point to kaiju this. So we'll activate Nebula, Dark Hole Dragon, summon these two. Summon these two out. Activate this only because we want to bait ashes and stuff, but I guess not. In this case, Hieratic Dragon. Do we have any monsters in our hand? Oh, I guess we do. Yeah, I guess we do. We can summon this and then pop his monster. Or we can just attack, but I guess this will bring back Dark Hole Dragon again, so it's a little extra damage. I guess we'll do that. So we'll summon these two. We'll summon this dude. Hieratic Dragon. Activate his effect. Tribute. We'll detach this. Non-targeting. Yeah, detach that. Yep, tribute. Jizukiru in hand. Decide. Pop this. Yep, summon back Dark Hole Dragon. That's not going to be game, but it's going to be close. Call by the Grave. Okay. That's actually annoying. It's a little annoying, but it is what it is. The reason that would have been nice too, because we would have had the setup there. The reason this would have been really good is because, and that would have been game, right? We'll see what he has. Ice Barrier. Okay, well. It is what it is. Now he can add the other dude that's really annoying. Send Guardian Slime, and then you can add Guardian Slime back to hand. If I attack, he'll summon Guardian Slime for free. So, there's literally no point to attack. Because he'll just summon the monster out for free, and then he'll get a monster next turn. So we just set everything else in pass. Go to end phase. Chaining on. Kashtira preparations. Damn. Okay. Well, that sucks. We'll just activate this as soon as possible. You got it, because its effects have to be, in order to use its effects, it just has to be already active on the field. Otherwise, there is no point. Harpy's Feather Duster. You had the Harpy's Feather Duster anyway. And this dude's banished, so I can't even benefit off of that. Today's been so tough, man. Today has been really tough. It really actually has. And I can't even attack because he'll just like summon that dude for free and then block the attack, and it's just like I have no point to attack. There's no use. This is negated permanently. There's no use in attacking because he gets a free monster if I attack. Today has been so rough. It's like everything that can go wrong goes wrong. They have every out, everything I have. Like, even though they are playing inferior decks, even though the decks they're playing are not that good, it doesn't matter because they just have the right stuff. It's tough to come back from a game where you go -3 on a Harpy's Feather Duster and all of your interruptions rely on spell trap cards. Like, it's so tough to come back from that. Does nothing for us right now. Yeah, end phase. Can't attack anything. I guess I can pop this spell shot for what? I can at least change this to defense. Could have at least done that in these 3 turns. Yeah, end phase. Obviously, I'm going to change this guy to defense in a moment here. Chaos Hunter. Not useful right now. Yeah, well, at least change. Can he not change battle position? What is going on here? Does this prevent battle position? Can I change battle position? So again, I can't change battle position. I kind of want him off the board since he's not doing anything anyway. So I'll just tribute, detach, and then I'm going to tribute himself. If he can. Actually, no, on resolution, it has no point. Okay, let me see. Do I have any plays whatsoever in my extra deck? He can pop the Spell Trap card, but this is dangerous to keep on board if he's playing Winged Dragon of Ra, because you can just summon Winged Dragon of Ra, gain 8,000, attack my one monster. It's dangerous to keep on board, so I'll summon this out. Maxi. Cashdeer Ogre for sure. This is looking like another pass situation. Ancient Chant. I have exactly 3 monsters. Okay, here's what we do. I think we banish this, and then we let him draw this, and then we never get to 3 monsters. I think that's the only way to do this. I think that is the only way to do this. That sucks ass. All day today has just been so rough. Like, it's like the worst case scenarios every time. Because now I have to play into this Maxi. Because if I don't play into this Maxi, I just lose. I'll tribute these, get these 2 off the board. He'll draw Raw Sphere mode, even though I have 2 monsters now. I can activate this to pop that. I don't know if there's really any use in doing that right now. Because Chaos Hunter might come up if he special summons something. This might come up if I need to get rid of a God card. And I don't even know what this back row is, so I'll just leave it. Yep, and we just head to the end phase. So now he has a Raw Sphere mode in hand. And he's drawing a Tremora, Ice Jade Tremora, I believe. Yeah, because I banished this, he drew that, and he just drew that for turn. It's like we've been running into so many checkmate situations. He's an Ice Jade Tremora to special summon the big guy out of hand. Yep, and then he can go into the level 8. And then we can also summon this if we want to, but I honestly don't think this is that great in this situation because I get rid of my Godarla, and this doesn't really do much. Like, he doesn't have any graveyard effects worth banishing, so it doesn't really matter. Not right now anyway, so we'll see what we can banish right now. Call by, Blaze Cannon, Soul Exchange. None of these cards are really that great. He already has this in hand. This, I guess, is pretty good because it makes Raw physically unbeatable. Call by doesn't really matter at this stage. Spell card, Soul Exchange, and he's going to scoop. I honestly, I don't even know. Its connection failed. We're still in a losing position there. So all you have to do is just stick around and just summon the God card dude, and we would have been, the Egyptian God Slime, we would have been fine. Okay. Yeah, this is like, okay, we have another guaranteed UR. We just had a UR, and now we have another UR. It just has to be, hopefully, so far, honestly, I'm down to call this the worst episode we've ever had. It actually is. We had like, almost every coin flip was lost. We had like a wardrobe malfunction. Like today's been very, very rough. Griffin, it's a good card for DDDs. That's not a bad card for what it is. Common Soul, Metaphys Factor, Nemesis Keystone, another one. We need Corridor. Scriptron. Okay, so we have a UR and a guaranteed SR. What is this one? Metaphys. We have 2 Metaphys cards out of the same pack. And on top of that, we have one that we have multiples of. So this card is the best Metaphys card ever. It's very good. We just need a lot of Metaphys cards to make it usable. Nemesis Keystone is very good in this deck. If any deck can use Thunder Dragon Colossus, it would be Metaphys. But we would need to pull Nemesis Corridor finally. Not a bad card, just not right for us. And then we'll see what this is. Ultimate, Crystal, Rainbow, Dragon, Overdrive. We'll never summon this. It is very difficult to summon, and we're never going to summon. There's not much else for me to say. This has been quite something here. This has been easily the worst episode we've ever had. In terms of the losses, the hands, the small mistakes turn into giant ones. We lost footage. It's been rough. It actually has been very, very rough for us. 2 guaranteed SRs. Dark Lucius number 8. What does he do? If this card is special summon the effect of Dark Lucius, banish all opponent's monster destroy by battle this card. Okay, whatever. Not happening. Archfiend's Awakening. Okay. Alright. It happens. What can you do? Yeah, today's been rough. Today's been very, very rough. Reinforcements, card advance. Card advance is okay for certain decks. Today's been it's been tough on me. I'm not going to lie to you. Especially with the fact that I lost probably 30 minutes of footage just gone into the ether. Today's been a very, very difficult time for me.